Okay, good morning, guys. It's definitely moving towards winter time because the sun, I'm out normally my 6:30 time, and the sun is just barely coming over the horizon. So it's getting darker in the morning, so I'm going to probably have to do these podcasts a little bit later in the morning, or do them from the office like I have been doing in the last week. Anyway, this week we're talking about traffic. So try and get you now traffic to your funnels. This is actually I'm going to do 2 days together because it's basically something about traffic. The first day was of this week was Monday, was yesterday, and what it was about types of traffic. Now there's 3 types of traffic that you want to pursue. There's the traffic you control, and the traffic you don't control, and the traffic that you own. Now, the traffic that you control and the traffic you don't control, you want to turn those into traffic you own. Now, I'll explain to you what I mean by that. Traffic that you earn is also traffic that you don't control. And what that is that's when you put stuff on blogs, Instagram, anything that you're doing to promote yourself, and then people find you, and then they come to you. That is traffic that you earn. Also, the Dream 100, which I'll go into a little bit deeper later, that's what we talked about today. So the traffic that you earn is anything you put, like posts, blogs, podcasts, videos, Instagram. If you put like a subline, a signature page on your emails. Anything that will draw people in that is all basically considered free, and that's all content. So the content will draw people to you. Now, in actuality, that is the best traffic. And as Stephen mentioned in previous videos, that is actually the one that would be the one that provides most of his clients and money, because that is when people recognize you and see you who you are. And then they also, get trust with you. They have most trust with you with regards to the content and earn traffic. The traffic that you pay or control, it's paid traffic, and that is not free. It's advertisements, and that traffic is basically putting ads on Google, Facebook, anywhere you're going to place ads and put money into. Now, of course, the fastest way to gain traffic is traffic that you pay, because you can get right in front of people that you need right away. Okay, so that's the fastest way. Fastest that earned is better traffic, but takes longer. Traffic you paid is not as well, not as qualified. Not as precise. You can develop paid traffic into a more precise traffic once you have your statistics all put together, so that way you can see, okay, these guys know me, then that's how it works. Okay, so what we're doing, there's also, when you're dealing with traffic, either earned or paid, you have to know who you're marketing to. So you got to find out where they congregate. For example, when you're going fishing, you have you have your salmon, and during a certain season, all the salmon are going upstream, into the fresh water from the ocean, and they're called steelhead. And when they're coming downstream, they're called salmon. So what time and day you need to market to them, and you need to know where they're going to be, either freshwater or seawater. And depending on the fish, you're going to know this is going to be a freshwater or seawater, so you got to go to that area to get that fish. So that's the same thing in regards to marketing. You got to know your dream customer and where they congregate. What groups they go to, what pages they visit, what do they read. You got to really know the mindset of your dream customer. And by knowing the mindset of your dream customer, you can target them and go to them where they're at and when they're at. For example, on church, churches happens mostly on Sundays, except for the Seventh-day Adventists. You go to churches on Sunday, you're going to find your congregation if that's your dream customer. So it's pretty easy. You just got to find where they congregate, and that's what you need to do today. Is you need to make a list of where you believe your dream customers congregate. Find out where they congregate, so that way you can market to them in that area. And then also you need to also find out what way you want to market, either how you want to do it, either paid traffic or earned traffic. Now in regards to the earning traffic, you have to look at your Dream 100. You can actually, in a sense, borrow traffic, and it's an earned borrowed traffic, because what you're doing is you're going to go to your Dream 100, and what a Dream 100 is the people that are in your industry, or people that are in similar industries that have a following. And you want to make a list of as many people as you can, of affluencers that have a list, have people that you believe are your dream customers. Basically, they might not be selling the same product that you're selling, of course, preferably, but they are still your dream customers. And that way you can piggyback on their list and then get traction that way. And what you do is you go to your dream customer, you want to get their attention, and you go into like their group, start putting some valuable content in their groups. And then when you put valuable content to them, then they'll recognize you, and then you can possibly get them on your podcast. You can, if you have them on your podcast, just their name alone will bring people to your podcast. And then you might want to, ask, there's a lot of different ways of going about doing that with the Dream 100. It's a big thing out there, and it works really well. Most people get the most of their traffic from the Dream 100. And they get most of the money from the Dream 100. So that's the best way to do it for earned money, traffic. Okay. So today, what you need to do is you make a Dream 100 list of who you want to be your Dream 100, who you want to attack, who do you want to market to, who do you want to congregate with, who do you want to maybe. What you can do is also maybe make a virtual conference with them. Where once they do a podcast with you, you might put them into a conference where. You have them teaching your people, but what is nice is you have them on a virtual conference with their names, and anyone that comes to that conference, then of course, will also become on your list, and you can start marketing to them. It's a way of building your list. Now, you want to get everything, either paid traffic or earned traffic. You want it to get to be the one that you own, and that's your list. That is where the real money is. That's the free, once you own it, now it's considered free traffic, and it's considered the best traffic because they know you and such. And when you're marketing to these people, when you do your headlines, just so you know, you need to fluctuate that also accordingly, because what happens with the headlines is that you have the paid traffic, which is like cold and warm traffic, because there's such thing as cold, warm, and hot traffic, of course. Hot traffic is people that know you, know your product, they know their problem, they know everything, and they're basically already warmed up for you. They already know who you are. Warm traffic is they don't know you, they know the product, or they know the situation, and that's warm traffic. And then cold traffic is people that don't even know what the problem is. They don't know anything, but you're going to relate to them what their product is, what the problem is, and how you can fix it. So warm traffic knows the problem that they're in, and they're looking for something to fix it. Hot traffic is people who know the problem they're in and know you or the product they need to use. They recognize you or the product that you're promoting, and those are hot traffic. So you want to fluctuate your headlines accordingly. So you don't want to go to each one of those different people the same way, because if they know your name, then you can actually drop your name, or if they know the product name, they can drop the product name. But you're not going to drop the product name to someone who doesn't even know they're in a problem. In regards to people that are in the problem, you got to educate them on what kind of problem they're in. So in your headings, you actually have to do that. You have to educate them. Hey, you're in this problem. This is what's happening to you. Is this what's happening to you? And they go, oh yeah, that is what's happening to me. And then now they know they're in a problem, and then you can educate them on what the solution is. then the people that are warm, they are already in the problem. You go, well, since you're in this problem, this product here will help you. And you educate them on the product that will help them, or for the solution. So that's how that goes. So anyway, guys, put some headlines together, like 3 headlines for your product, warm, hot traffic. Put some Dream 100s together, and let's keep on marketing. Oh, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that great stuff. And of course, rate be on the podcast. Have a great day and keep on marketing.